University of Oregon, a huge event for the Ducks.
Absolutely right, Carol King from Boston College. All of these runs run 4:34 plus this year to under 4 minutes and 40 seconds. And maybe while we have a second white, the woman in the lead, Kate Van Buskirk from Duke, one of the co-favorites for the race, is wearing in her hair braiding, which commemorates the loss of Sally Meyerhoff this week in Arizona, training on one of our distance camps. And she had run a 2-hour 35-minute marathon, was due to run the INT New York City half marathon, and won a rock and roll marathon. She's averaged under 6 minutes a mile pace, was an All-American at this meet for Duke, and was killed tragically by a pickup truck at an intersection, died instantly. And this is her way to remember, and we remember Sally as well.
The way the pace has gone out the first 400 meters, they've assured themselves no meet record here as Zoe Buckman of Oregon takes the lead. No fewer than, as we mentioned, 3 Lady Ducks in this race. And this is really a key event for them in their quest for a team title.
Buckman from Canberra, Australia, a senior now, ran her personal best in the heat, so 4 minutes 35 seconds. And that was done yesterday. And you see right inside her, directly behind her, Jordan Hasse. Missed all everything in high school distance running. From the time she was practically an 8th grader, she was a star.
Hasse, the anchor on the DMR on day 1. And will be running in the 3,000 meters, at least slated to do so later in the meet. She was supposed to do the same thing last year, but dropped out of that 3,000. So it's Buckman, followed by King, then Hasse in on the rail. Corey McGee of Florida is fourth. Currently, Abby Coburn is 5th.
Caroline King from Boston College, the ACC 800-meter champion, has 2:06 speed. And she came from Scotia, New York, right up by Saratoga Springs, a real hotbed of distance running in high school. 2 minutes, 20 seconds, set up for a kicker's race here for the first half mile of this full mile distance.
Buckman's starting to pick it up a little bit, and their teammate well back in the pack, Ann Kesseling of Germany, the sophomore from Oregon, needs to move herself up into contention if they're going to score maximum points. 10 athletes in this final, only 8 will score.
Virtually all these women in their heats ran 4:35 to 4:40 to advance to the final. Pace beginning to heat up just a bit.
Buckman continuing the lead, followed by Hasse, so Ducks 1 and 2. Corey McGee of Florida now in 3rd, but on her shoulder, that's Emma Coburn of Colorado. Buskirk, you can tell, as mentioned earlier, with the blue streak in her hair. Duke now moving into 5th. Kesseling also, or I should say Kesseling trailing. She's at the back of the pack.
3:29 through 3/4 of a mile. And this is going to be a bit of a kicker's race here.
Jordan Hasse would like this thing to go as slow as she possibly can, as little effort as possible, so she can double back in that 3,000 should the Ducks need those points.
Here comes Van Buskirk, who went home to Canada. She's from Ontario, Canada. Had a great summer and fall training and came back to college very fit. Let's see what she's got left here. 1 to go.
200 meters to go, and Ann Kesseling has now moved herself from the rear of the pack to 4th, so it's Ducks 1, 2, and 4. Only Buskirk in that top 4. Hasse makes a move that trips a little going from the curve to the straight. Now it's 2 Ducks head to head. Hasse now takes the lead. She was in the finals of the Olympic Trials 1500 as a junior in high school. Now a sophomore at Oregon, and she's looking for her first ever individual NCAA title. She's going to get it here in the mile. It's going to be Hasse, and then Buskirk gets the 2nd place points, but Oregon goes 1st, 3rd, and 4th. And that is 21 points for the Lady Ducks in this mile. And they need every single one of those points. You never know when a threat is going to come. You never know what's going to happen. And Jordan Hasse, the youngster, maybe the future of middle distance running in the U.S., gets her first title. Larry, it was a good move by her with 180 meters to to go.
Dwight, in watching her the last couple of years, she has increasingly become a better and better kicker. She ran 4:14 for 1,500 meters in high school, has gotten increasingly faster here. That time got her to the Olympic trials final. And look at her move away. Good speed she's showing here at this meet. Congratulations to Jordan Hasse, her first NCAA track and field title.